Okay, good afternoon. The time is 12 p.m. Today is December the 10th, 2019. This is a meeting of the Instructional Committee of the Board of Trustees for United ISD. We are present at the Student Activity Complex, Fine Arts Building number 1. Number 1, public comments. Do we have any public comments?
Alex? No, sir.
Number 2, action items to be reviewed at the regular board meeting on December 18, 2019, with a recommendation to be made by the Instructional Committee. Number 1, approval of business and life skills 2, course for local credit. Barrera.
Good afternoon. For the record, my name is Dolores Weiss Barrera. I'm the Executive Director for High School. I'm here again to share with you another course that we plan to use with your approval. It is the Business Life Skill 2. We introduced it last year, the first one, and this time it's the second one. And the course is a continuation of the Business and Life Skills 1. This course is designed to guide students in obtaining knowledge and needed skills that will be used in a variety of jobs and careers. We use this class for our student council.
This would be credit?
Monday?
It's for credit, I guess.
It's for credit. It's a local credit for juniors and seniors. Yes, sir.
It's not going to be one of those weighted
No,
arguments or anything
no.
like that, correct?
It's a local
It's all
credit.
good. Any questions, Ms.?
No questions? Okay.
Number 2, approval of ethnic studies, Mexican-American history / Laredo history course.
Okay, I'm really excited about this one. The State Board of Education approved a new course starting 2019-2020 school year called Ethnic Studies, Mexican-American Studies. It is the first ethnic studies course approved by the Texas Board and is believed to be the first Mexican-American studies course approved by a state board of education. Students will be awarded 1 credit. It has no extra points either. This course is recommended for students in grades 10 through 12. We're really excited because it is Mexican Americans, and if you have any questions on this, I have my coordinator that is in charge of social studies. We had a cadre, several teachers got together and did a lot of research and found a lot of information, and we'll be using that this coming semester.
And for the record, to be offered all 4 high schools.
Okay. Question? Thank you, Ms. Barrera. Number 3, first reading of policy update 114, affecting local policies.
Good afternoon, members of the board, members of the audience. We have 18 policies for your review as part of update 114. 1 recommendation to delete. Staff has already reviewed the policies. There has been 1 change, which is CDA, local, other revenues and investments. We're not going with a recommended TASB format, but we added another sentence that they had actually struck out. So we've already reviewed that, and this is first reading only.
Questions? Okay, number 4, approval of 2020-2021 school year calendar.
We bring before you, not necessarily a recommendation, but just the 2 options that are currently being voted on at the campus and department levels. Both calendars have 175 days of instruction. There's a side-by-side comparison for your review. The main difference is that 1 calendar will start a Tuesday for our students on August the 11th, and the other calendar, our students will start a week later on August 17th, or 6 days later. And so we've reviewed. Right now the campuses and departments are voting. I have no support for option 2 as of now. And so option 1 is the favored calendar. They would prefer an earlier start date, and you're probably surprised, Soliveras.
Very surprised.
They prefer that early start date because when you have to make up time, what they're looking at is that the calendar is not as employee friendly, I guess, for them, because they will lose their Labor Day holiday, they will lose their Columbus Day holiday in October, and they will lose another day during the Easter break. So they would prefer to start August 11th, and actually our teachers, the start date for our teachers is really very early. It's August the 5th that they would come in. We give 5, 6, 7, and 10 that they would come in for professional development and trade-off day or work day, and then we start out right away. The reason we had to do this, and just so that you'll have a little history, is that when Laida and her staff look at the impact, the financial impact to the district, when we bring in our students early and our teachers earlier, we have to kind of offset it. The moment we start receiving funds, when the students come on in, all right? So we bring in our students early. But our teachers, when they come in earlier as well, they cost that, and they hit that particular budget. So this is why our teachers are only getting 4 days at the start of the school year, but we made up for that particular day on September 4th, where our students will have a long weekend, a long 4-day weekend. They will have off on Friday for professional development, so our teachers can catch up and our campus administrators can catch up on what they didn't get to finish in August. And then on the 7th, then everybody would have that holiday for that Labor Day.
And graduations would be moved back to
May
To
20
May.
Yes, ma'am, May 28th and 29th. And our summer school would start probably that first week of June.
who's voting at the campus? Everybody?
Your campus votes, and they turn in one vote as a consensus.
It's the employees, all the employees at a campus, and then whatever the majority is, and that's the one vote that we get from the campus.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, how do they get advised to vote on this?
We submit to, I presented to the DIC, there's a DIC representative from every single campus. So the DEIC, we've always told them, go back, if there's any explanations, go back and give them because we go into really a lot of detail when we present to the DEIC committee. And then, of course, we present also to the campus administrators at the last leadership meeting that we had. And we give them the options, both options, and then we give them the breakdown, which is a comparison. And so they go back and they vote, they turn in a sheet with one option. But we do start early. We have met with our sister district as well, and we've met with universities, and we've aligned for the most part, our spring breaks and the impact that it would have on summer sessions for TAMU or LC. They're aligned, and of course with Laredo College, because we do all our dual credit courses through them.
So this program year, the start date was August 14th, am I correct?
Yes, sir?
So we're moving forward at least 3 days, and they're only losing 1 day with option 2?
Yes.
And they're preferring option 1?
Yes, ma'am. I have no vote for option 2 at all.
Incredible. Okay. I mean, that's what they want.
Thank you.
What is the end date for the semester, the first semester?
The first semester, sir, will
May
end
28th.
December 18th
first
on option 2. On option 1, it will end December 17th.
I think the last day of the students is December 17th.
Yes, sir.
That completes all requirements for the first semester?
Yes.
Yes.
For the high school level students.
And we don't have to apply again for District of Innovation? We're grandfathered into the District of Innovation? We
5
have to
years, ma'am?
apply again?
2022.
2022?
Yep.
Okay.
It's on my calendar.
And, another question. When is LISD planning on their start date?
They are planning on starting very similar to the option 2 calendar.
Yes, because this year they started, I think, August 16th. They started on a Wednesday, and we started on a Monday.
No,
Or it
backwards.
was backwards?
It was
Okay.
backwards. We started on a Wednesday, they started on
started on
Monday.
Monday.
They want to start on the Monday. They have less instructional days because their school day is longer, all right?
Okay.
So we don't have to meet 175 days. We can't go less than 175 because of the minutes
Okay.
at the elementary level.
In both options, do the staff members at the high school finish everything as well?
Yes, sir.
Teachers and everybody?
One on the 17th, one on the 18th.
Okay, thanks.
But option 1, sir, is the favorable calendar.
Item B, items to be reviewed by the instructional committee for information only. Number 1, college academic readiness summary for 2018-2019.
Good afternoon, Mr. Montemayor, Mr. Gilpin, Ms. Oliveros, Mr. Santos, and members of the audience. I wanted to give you an overview of how our students did last year in reference to the opportunities that we offer them in the school district. So we're in line with the goals to provide opportunities to assist students in preparing them for college. So I'm going to go over some advanced placement results from last year, dual credit, and some SAT, ACT scores. We'll start off with the AP scores. You'll notice that this chart shows you the percentage of students that got 3s, 4s, or 5s on the AP exam, which are passing scores in the eyes of the College Board. We're comparing ourselves to Texas and to the nation. You'll notice that this year we are at 56%, and the state was at 49% in the percentage of students getting 3s or better. The nation is at 60%. We approximately had 179 AP scholars. Compared to last year, we had 151, so that pretty much shows you the progress of the district since 2015 with the number of students getting passing scores on the AP exams, and as well as college credit. The next slide shows you the amount of students that are enrolled in our dual credit program at all 4 high schools. We'll start off with the history course that the juniors take. We had a total of 870 students taking the course with a 93% passing rate, and the seniors were taking English 1302. A total number of 709 took the course and 97% passing rate. Passing rate is considered C or better in our case, so that we can follow state guidelines as well. The next slide pretty much shows you what happened in the spring. We had the juniors take the spring English 1301 course. We had 805 of them and 96% passing rate. And the seniors took the college math, which is in the spring term, the last year of their high school career. 560 of them took the course and 88% passing rate. The next slide pretty much shows you the additional courses that we've added because of the Early Start Pathway program. We had the freshmen taking the Art 1301, 285 of them with a 94% passing rate. And then we had the sophomores taking History 1301, 425 of them with a 98% passing rate. This year we have quite a number of students taking those courses at the freshman and sophomore at all campuses. The next slide shows you the number of online courses that the students took at all 4 high schools. We had a total of 621 students taking courses. We had a 96% passing rate. You'll notice that all of them are listed there that they took. Some of them are for college credit, some of them are for dual credit. The ones in green are for dual credit. The next slide shows you UT on Ramps program. We had approximately 367 students taking the UT on Ramps course. That's an online course where you have facilitated by a high school teacher and an instructor from UT Austin. We saved the district approximately $160,000 in tuition and textbooks. 139 students took the opportunity to get that college credit through the University of Texas Austin with a 74% passing rate there. The next slide shows you the ACT scores. Since 2012, you'll notice that the district has obtained positive gains since 2012. We are now at an average of 20.1 for ACT composite scores. The state is at 20.5. You'll notice that our district has positive gains compared to the state in those 8 years, negative 0.3 gain. The next slide is the SAT scores that we have in our district for the past 3 years. You'll notice that we've had gathered some increases in the district. We're now at 991 average SAT score based on a scale of 1600. Notice that we've had positive gains for the past 3 years. The state has had positive gains of 3 compared to the district at 33. You'll notice that the scores have been going up in reference to the preparation that the students have been getting through the PSAT, SAT prep course with gains of 126 to 184 points if they go through the course. This is all I have for you. Thank you very much.
Any questions? And the B2, review of legal policies and TASB update 114.
These are just legal policies as required by the legislative session. And so our administration has already reviewed all of those. It's not necessarily for board approval, just a review of those.
Okay. Any questions? Then we are adjourned.